Right, good morning, thanks for joining us for another Essential RC flight test. And I've got my friend Al here with me, and Al, what have we got here? We got from Banggood.com, right, this is the Reptile S800 Sky Shadow. Bit of a mouthful, but that's what it is. So it's an FPV wing, and Al was very generous with his time and has put it together because it was a bit beyond me. Because when you get the kit is all the foam parts plus the PCB and a few other bits that you actually have to solder together. It's not ready to fly,
it's not true plug and play. No, it comes with a flight controller, your servos, the FPV gear, so a basic camera and a video transmitter that's been put in the wing here. You have to be comfortable with a bit of soldering, small boards. If you're familiar with any kind of multi-rotor or flight control boards, it's a breeze to do.
Which you are, I'm not.
But it's relatively easy to put together.
So what have we got here?
That's the sort of flight controller aspect with the gyros on it. So there are 3 modes for this model to fly in. There's an auto level mode, which will return it back to what it thinks is level, and it takes that level from when you plug it in. So as soon as you plug it in,
you've got to have it on the ground and level, yeah?
Leave it for a couple of seconds, it will recognise and flip one of the ailerons to tell you that it's recognised level.
Okay.
The second mode is no levelling at all. Then the third mode is just correcting the odd bits of gyro mode. Really, just corrects a bump rather than returning
turbulence. Any turbulence
exactly.
You might encounter when you're flying. Okay.
Smooths it out.
And these modes are all on a 3-position switch.
That's right. Yeah, I've got them on my Tyrannus on a 3-position switch that calls out what they're in.
Okay.
Obviously, when we maiden this, we'll just leave everything off, just fly it like a wing, and then once it's trimmed out, we will make sure that those other 2 modes work.
So you don't get instructions per se, do you? You get sheets that show the layout and what to connect to what, I think.
There's some diagrammatic sheets, which again, if you're familiar with any kind of circuitry, it's very easy to follow. But for a beginner, they may want to ask a club member just to understand and make sure they're doing everything correctly. But it was actually quite a straightforward build.
Okay, so first flight, don't fly FPV. You need to make sure it's all trimmed out and flies nicely, and then fly FPV. So should we try it for the first time?
Yeah, why not?
I'll film, you fly.
Sounds good.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep. Trimmed out.
So that's with stabilisation on, is it, Al?
Stabilisation on. It's actually pretty good straight out of the box. I think it could do with a tiny bit of less gain. It's oscillating a tiny bit, but what a difference that made flying it. You can see it working as it flies by.
I mean, there is a little bit of a breeze, isn't there? So
yeah, I think I'd like to try it on a calm day. It may not need adjusting, but it's actually very effective. Very effective. Pulling up. Blimey. Can you keep up with it?
Fast.
Easy inverted?
Yeah.
do a bloody find it, yeah. God, it flies so much slower. Sorry, John.
And the fast pass. Got some power, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Like a different plane. We did get a landing before we
Right. Try a landing.
okay, landing.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, really good that. It's really powerful for, and that's only on 3 cells. A lot of people run them, I think, on
They
4
go.
cells.
They go up to 4, do they?
Yeah, yeah. The motor should take that. Obviously, just check your speed controller. But on 3 cells, that's more than enough poke. To be honest, just didn't have my camera with me today, so I got a little bit of lead in the front, just to compensate for not having that. It's about 60 grams there, and flies really well.
Brilliant. Do you want to try it? Let's wrap this up then. So, in summary, it's pretty good out of the box. It's certainly not that expensive.
No, good value for money.
Isn't it like 80 quid, I think,
Yeah.
delivered free from banggood.com, so look it up. And next video is going to be a bit of FPV to see what the quality of the camera's like. So thanks for watching this one. See you next time. Cheers, Al.
Cheers.
Thanks.